The Women's World Cup final sees defending champions USA take on European Championship winners, the Netherlands. Jill Ellis's USA, who are looking to secure a fourth World Cup with victory in Lyon's Parc Olympique Lyonnais, have never finished outside the top 3 at a World Cup, while the Netherlands are participating in only their second World Cup ever, having reached the round of 16 in Canada 2015. The USA are firm favourites, but the Netherlands, coached by Zarina Wiegman, will be eager to prove their doubters wrong. You can track squad news for the final, see the team's progression, and follow the game as it happens on the WhiteboardFootball app. So, can anyone stop the USA's front line? Captain Alex Morgan currently leads the goal-scoring charts with 6, while Megan Rapinoe, who sat out the semi-final against England, has 5. The USA also have Carly Lloyd on 3 goals, and 3 players who've scored 2, though these figures are padded somewhat by the result against Thailand. Nonetheless, in Morgan and Rapinoe, Jill Ellis's side have prolific scorers. And even when Rapinoe was benched, Kristen Press stepped in to score against the Lionesses. The forward line do 3 key things that make them and Team USA extremely hard to play against, notwithstanding the fact that they are also extremely quick and dynamic with and without the ball. Firstly, they can set a tempo for the USA's pressing game that makes it hard to play out. And there's a strong argument that Kristen Press is better at pressing than Rapinoe. Against a side like the Netherlands, who may try to play out through Bloodworth in particular, it makes sense to pick the Utah Royals winger who was so effective at stymieing England's build-up. Because of the pace and ability to cut inside that Tobin Heath, Rapinoe and Press all have, it also leaves opposition fullbacks with a decision to make. Push up to support attacks and offer a passing option, in which case there's space in behind for the USA's quick wingers, or hang back, in which case they'll drop off and then have time to receive the ball in space and run with it. The USA front 3 don't just make space for themselves either. It's noticeable, especially when the USA have a free kick in the middle third, but also in build-up, that the 2 central midfielders who flank Julie Ertz push up between the lines. 2 of Lavelle, Mewis and Horan can and will make late runs, even pushing beyond the front 3, but it's the front 3's movement and the danger they pose that puts defences in 2 minds and facilitates this exploitation of space. Either the centre-backs will follow the front line, creating room in behind, or they'll leave them, which means the line between defence and midfield is totally overloaded and the USA can pass their way through. While Morgan, Rapinoe and the others get headlines for their goals, their contribution to defence and build-up will be just as important. The midfield area will be tightly contested. Even if both teams seek to bypass it with longer passing, then late runs from central midfield could be the key to unlocking 2 good defences. In this area of the pitch, perhaps no midfielder at the World Cup has impressed as much as converted centre-back Julie Ertz. While others have caught the eye with goals or assists, Ertz has given a masterclass in defensive positioning, screening and intelligent use of the ball. She is the solid base that allows the rest of the USA team to attack. Against Ertz, who will be helped by the other 2 central midfielders picked by Jill Ellis, Sherida Spitzer and Jackie Heunen will seek to dominate for the Netherlands. While Van der Donk does drop back, she plays much more as a 10. Spitzer is a 6, while Heunen's role is to link play, cover a huge amount of ground on the right-hand side, and help win back the ball. The danger for the Netherlands is that Ertz shackles Heunen, which forces Van der Donk to drop off to help link midfield to the front 3, thereby denying Viviana Miedema support. It would also mean that the Netherlands' right wing has to come in field more, allowing Crystal Dunn greater room to attack. Heunen is absolutely key to how the Netherlands progress the ball. Spitzer does not have the same ability in open play, and Ertz will look to limit her influence. The degree to which she succeeds will go a long way to determining the outcome of this game. Now, the Netherlands have not been as free-scoring as the USA. Miedema leads their scoring charts with 3 goals, while Lieke Martins has 2. At the top of the assists chart, though, is Sherida Spitzer, whose prowess from set pieces is a potent weapon in the Dutch arsenal. According to StatsBomb's set-piece expert Nikos Overhill, the key is Spitzer's delivery. She can hit the ball in a straight line over long distances with pace and accuracy. This allows the best Dutch headers of the ball, Miedema, and defenders like Van der Gracht to be positioned far from the point of delivery. As Overhill points out, this means that against zonal defences, who will usually stack their best headers of the ball nearer the point of delivery, Spitzer's delivery allows Miedema to target the zone further away where the weaker defenders are. A good example was the corner against Sweden, where Miedema hit the bar, helped by a Lindholm fingertip. Spitzer's delivery, hit straight but dropping, means that Miedema's movement need only be minimal to give her a free header. The ball effectively drops onto her, while Sweden's best defenders have been bypassed and weaker aerial defenders like Aslani are sucked towards the flight of the ball and misread it. Against a strong USA team who will likely be on the front foot, but whose keeper, Alyssa Neer, is only 5'9" and can struggle to command her box, Spitzer's set-piece delivery could be the key to creating chances for the imperious Miedema to convert. As Grace Note, the sports analysts have observed, the Netherlands are the first team ranked outside the top 4 by FIFA to reach a World Cup final since Brazil in 2007, and the lowest ranked team to play in the final since FIFA World Rankings were introduced in 2003. The USA will of course be heavy favourites, but the Netherlands have shown over the course of the tournament they are capable of maximising their strengths. Whether that will be enough to overcome Morgan and her side in Lyon remains to be seen.